Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you tell us your name and a little bit about yourself?
Okay, thank you. My name is Samson from Imo State, though born in Lagos, and have had my education mostly in the western states, and now presently still in Lagos.
Okay. What do you do for a living, sir?
As you can see, it's business. We talk business, we talk money.
Can you tell us the nature of the business you do?
Alright, yes, we trade more on filters. We have oil filters for cars and in trucks and generators, and also air filters for same engines.
Okay, for how long have you been into business, sir?
Yeah, it's been a long tradition, like from parents passed down to children. So it's been a kind of business lineage thing. So I wouldn't say it's been 1 year. It depends on since when have you started on your own. So it's been, let's say, for the past 10, 12 years now.
Wow. You've been into business for the past 12 years. So for the past 12 years, how has it been? I mean, from when you started till presently?
You see, business is just like the word is, it revolves. The value of power or the value of money as it was then is not the same as it is now. The number of people in the line of business as it was then is not the same as it is now. So everything comes together to affect the progress made. But so far so good, it's been progress, though we can't calculate how the speed has been over time, but the most important thing is there have been progress in subsequent years.
Okay. Now, at what point in your life did you realize you want to go into business?
Growing up, we all have dreams. We all have dreams. Our parents will have their own dreams. But sometimes business comes in as a last option for every Igbo man. Let me use that word. We always see it like every Igbo man is a businessman. So amidst the issues that would have happened while growing up or along the dreams, trying to realize your dream, there is nothing bad if one switch or decide to still do other things. So at the point where one has to depend on a business, like say, it is at that point when you see that waiting for the best economy to come and meet your targets, your life dreams, will rather be, let me say, it's now taking time. So you want to, okay, you are a man, you are growing up, age is coming, so many things. So one have to just fix his life to what is at the present, and that is why business will always be there to welcome and accommodate.
Okay, now I'm sure you must have faced some challenges along the line in doing your own business. Can you share with us some of the challenges you faced?
Okay, every businessman has his own challenges. In this line of business, first, one important thing is we deal more with importing these goods from other countries, and apart from doing the normal regulations in Nigeria, that purchasing power for you to have the right market that your customers desire, you have to get what is good, and sometimes you don't have all the money with the tax and the money to clear, the money to pay for the goods. So getting those loans or getting to give some, let's say, collateral, you have to grab that business capital. It becomes a problem, because even as in the line of looking for money still becomes the problem. But thank God there exists, here we have this, some people will kind of do the kind of maybe let's say it's not a partnership. Instead of going to the bank, you can try to meet your fellow man, like, please, I need this amount, do you have a spare cash, and this is, some people just give it to you with or without interest, than taking out the whole collateral. But that is because of the brotherly love that exists between
the relationship.
Yeah, the relationship is still so strong that you can support one another. But besides that, the challenges, like everyone will say, has been we wouldn't say the economy is not supporting, we just survive. We just survive amidst all challenges. But there are challenges.
Okay. Now you talked about securing loan for businesses. It's usually difficult because of the issue of collateral and probably the interest rates from the bank.
Yeah.
Now, how can the government help small-owned businesses like you to survive and also secure loans from this bank? How can the government assist?
Yeah, thank you very much. The government has been doing well. There are people that are enjoying it, but we know the business comes in different levels. For someone that is aiming to make a turnover of maybe 2 million, 3 million, and is taking a loan of 2 million, and the funny thing is, immediately you take that loan, it starts counting. But that is not the way the money starts coming.
It's true.
So the period where you have to service the loan before the profit starts coming, those are like backlogs, because you have to swap for those periods. So at the end, when you now get the money, you don't really get to get your interest, your profit. So where the government should come in is to see different ways they can put a regulation, either from the CBN, on the interest and when. Because that is very, very important, because it is not the day you plant a seed, it starts growing.
Yes.
So, but when it comes to this loan, the day you collect it is the day it starts counting.
It starts counting.
So there should be a way to subsidize out that aspect, so that when the loan is collected, you are given a particular time before you start paying. Okay, now your loan starts, the servicing starts reading from this date. So that will help people to have this little, will I say, courage to go for those loans, to take those loans. Because that fear alone will not make the person to put the money to write you. So I think that will help in that aspect of taking loans from banks.
Okay, as a black-owned businessman, what would having more businesses mean for you, especially to the black community?
More business in the black community would be a very simple way of uplifting a community. Somebody once said that the Bible has told us there will be poor in the land, but if we have out of 100, 90 that are richer or wealthy, and we have 10 that are poor or that are not as wealthy as others, it is also better than having 10 that are wealthy and 90 that are poor. So the black community and the black business own that will form, it will form a kind of network where you see your fellow man, you are happy. So it will form a kind of, let's say, global united community, such that there will be less envy, less killing, nothing like okay, this person is doing better. No, because you look at it, you see your brother, the love, the whole unity becomes stronger, and that will take us back to the word that united we stand. I think it should be a good network.
Now, you made mention of unity. Now, how can African unity benefit the business people?
Thank you. African unity and business. Now, when we talk of Africa generally, we look at the black people.
Yeah.
We look at the black people. Business grows when you have everybody in one way or the other doing one thing or the other. Whether there are some people that are into manufacturing, some are into producing, some are act as skilled workers, some are unskilled workers. Now together, these people come together to strengthen the chain of business. For example, these markets here, before they get to the end user, they have passed through series of processes. So the African community, or let's say the black community now, will create a forum where everyone becomes a participant in that process. Everybody comes in. Oh, I can mold the cone. I can do the painting. I can do the print. Oh, I'm good with packaging. Now everybody plays a part. So each day, just as the farmer goes to the farm, Another person, the next person goes to Mr. A goes to the farm, Mr. B goes to the production site, Mr. C goes to the warehousing, and everybody is happy. So that's the African United Network now, together with the black owned businesses, we form a great alliance that will allow everyone to grow in no matter level where they are functioning.
Okay. Now for the youth now, do you have any advice for any black youth that might want to venture into business? Those things he or she should look out for, the challenges they may face along the line and so forth.
Thank you. Today, the youth of today will say what is right. And now after the fast lane money, or we will say the fast money, nobody wants to be patient enough to work and to earn. Now, youth and business, we should be ready to tell the youth, which I'm one of them, that first is to identify your area of interest, what you are passionate about, what you like. Then the second is to look for a good market. Sometimes, like the Bible said, permit me to use the word, you don't put a new wine in an old skin. So the best is this: when you look at that part you know you like, do you like selling brake parts, do you like dealing with oil, do you like engine parts, or you just like interiors and design, then go for it. Okay. So when somebody is speaking, you know that you are following what the person is saying. Not when you say you want to trade on engine parts, and when somebody tells you, please, I'm looking for a plug, you say, what is plug? Go and plug yourself somewhere else. Okay. Do you understand? So first, that interest is important.
That's the area of specialization.
Yes. The area then next is the market. You have to look for the market. Okay. There is always something everybody needs. But you need to cite yourself in a place where you will be relevant. Okay. If you sell if you cite yourself or your business in a location where people, for example, you are trying to sell oil where cars are running on electric. I don't know if you get that. So those are things that need to come in. Then the another one is capital. We know very well that it is difficult for a beginner to get a loan to start up a business. So most people depend on whatever they have saved. Most people depend on an agreement with, okay, sorry, let me go to an importer and we discuss, sir, I would like to have maybe some percentage of goods. After a month, I will give you 2%, 3% just for the startup. But the most important thing is there is also need for a good character. There is also need for a good character. If you have a good character and you are ready to do business, there are people that want to, okay, let's see, let's try him, let's see what you can, let's give him 5 cartons of these goods and see how he comes back with the return. But in all, the youth must be ready for the job ahead. If you want to do business, do business. If you want to switch from business to something, know that you want to switch. So that when people are counting on you as, okay, as a businessman, you know that yes, it is a business you are doing. Not today they say you are into business, but they say no, that man, I don't know where he is presently. Since he stopped selling, and so you lose customers, you lose your fan base. So these little things I think are vital, especially at that starting point for youth.
Okay, now let's come back to your business. Where do you hope to see your business in the next 5 years from now?
Thank you very much. In the next 5 years, progress is the watchword. In the next 5 years, I won't say let me be the only producer, or no, but rather if it comes to the point of establishing a production site where you have these goods probably made in Nigeria, that is a better one. Then also we look at having good contact, because we want to see how we can expand. Today we are in trade fair, so tomorrow we have shops also in other states. That is progress. So in the next 5 years, we want to expand from this point to other points, other places, and then see how we can go into partnership with some other international bodies, and then expand our business. That is more important.
Okay. You made mention of having a production line.
Yeah.
Why is it that it's difficult to have production line, especially in black communities? Why is it that difficult having a production line here in Nigeria, to be precise?
I would say the cost of establishing something in our country, Nigeria, comes with so many challenges that chases the potential investor, or the initiator of that idea, to just say no to that. Now, Nigeria, again, we know, have so many unharnessed resources. Nobody is dealing with those resources, but the day you want to touch them to put them in good use, then you see people that comes to tell you it is not necessary, it is not, no, it is ours, this and that. So those little things are setback. Those little things are setback. So the Nigeria as itself should be able to create a base where people can step up to say, okay, I think we should do this, I think I can do this, and they say, okay, if you can do this, let's give you 5 to 10 minutes or 5 to 10 years option. Let's see what you can do before we start telling you, okay, this is the next line of action. I think that is a major setback to it. The government or the country itself hasn't given us that enough opportunity to do that.
Okay, sir, can you show us around some of the products you deal on?
Okay, no problem. Like here, this is a Perkins, mostly for this generator. This is the reflector for generators. We have this for trucks. Mostly this we have for China trucks, Sino trucks, Volvo trucks, Iveco trucks. Then we also have for Leyland truck. We have hydraulic filters for some of the for both engines, generator engines. These are hydraulic filters, oil filters. Then some are what is it called? Some are for cars. Some are cars, some are trucks, and some are for these vehicles. These cars they use for the containers. Yes, all these trucks. So for here we have mostly trucks here. We have for Renault oil. This is the Renault gas filter, very portable and nice.
Mr. Samson, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate the time you are giving the Black Speaks to talk to you. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you very much.